I've been a member of Sublime from the very, very start. And I have to say, like, in the beginning, I basically didn't use it. And I'm being honest.
Yeah.
And the reason is because it was only available as a web app. But now that there's an app, and I use it primarily on my cell phone. I am the founder of a company called ALT+LEAD, where I offer executive coaching and leadership support for tech executives who want to have high impact. I've been building software and software development teams for the last 25 years. So I did start as a software developer, but I really quickly moved into a leadership role. Then I became a CTO. And right before this, I was head of engineering at a hyper-growth retail company. Well, my approach so far has been to just have these high-level buckets, right? So I have the PQ, I have future of humanity. That's kind of where I'm starting to think about humanity and AI and how they intersect. I have like writing powerful questions, which are like not just coaching questions, but generally powerful questions that really get people thinking and talking. General meditation bucket. I have a Vedic meditation bucket. Right now, I feel like I'm at the collecting phase. Like I'm just taking everything that's interesting and I'm putting it in there. And then I want to start getting ideas of things to write about, not necessarily to publish, but like just even for myself to help me think through ideas. Oh, I actually do love staff picks. I use staff picks all the time.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's great. So I'll just every few days, like I'll scroll down and see like what's new in here. And there's really often excellent things. So I really enjoy the staff picks. So this one is immediately interesting to me. I'm very interested in AI. I'm curious what people are saying about it and thinking about it and how people think it's going to shape our lives. So let me click into this and see what's related. Okay, so this is cool because I'm really interested in a future where people thrive alongside technology, not inside of it. I think that's super important.
I love that.
So our bonds require empathy, sympathy, adaptability, flexibility, things like that. So I'll just add this to my AI collection for later.
Nice.
And then I might click in here as well, because now I have a card that talks about AI and it talks about the human aspects of it. And I'll see what else is here. So like I'll check out the books. I love reading. So any books that are saved here, I look at and I'm like, should I put this on my to read list?
Do you read like on Kindle or physical?
On Kindle. And I also do audiobooks as well.
Nice. Is your Kindle synced up into Sublime too?
Not yet.
Oh, man.
I would like to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have all your highlights would just get pumped right in.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Yeah, I have to get on that because I have so many highlights. It would be nice to have that all in one place.
Cool. You want to jump into the speed round?
Sure.
What's a newsletter or podcast that you really love?
The Neuron. Have you heard of it?
No.
So I was going to say, like, I'm not sure if it's non-obvious because they've been exploding. It's a newsletter about AI trends, tools, information, and it's written in a really comprehensive and easy to read way. And so it's incredible. Every time that hits my mailbox, I'm usually reading through it. I really enjoy that.
I'm going to check that out. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What is the last thing you watched on YouTube?
Adam Andra, who's a professional rock climber, projecting a route called DNA, which is a 9C. It's a very hard route in the Verdun Gorge in France that was first ascended by another professional climber named Seb Wan in 2022.
Wow. You climb too, right?
I'm a rock climber, yeah.
Besides Sublime, what is a tool that you can't live without?
I just started using a tool called Quora.computer. It's very new, right? It's created by the Every team. I am the opposite of inbox zero. I'm like inbox a million. This really has been great at getting all of that out of my view and only presenting to me twice a day the things that I need to know.
Do you have a healthy relationship with the internet?
I think I do, actually. I avoid all news. I am not on social media. I'm very empathetic and I get quickly sucked into things and I can't put myself through that. So I have to set boundaries around that. Instead of impulse control, I'd call it self-preservation.
That's beautiful. Okay, last question. So Sublime is hard to explain to people. Can you help us explain it? How would you explain Sublime?
I would explain it as the positive corner of the internet. And actually, I'm going to share my screen. I think one of the best ways to explain it is with a card. All right, so this card to me really describes Sublime really well. So people will pay for the convenience of not pouring through internet sludge all day and having someone clarify what they need to know. And it made me think of Sublime because I feel like Sublime is such an amazing aggregator. And what's being presented right now is good things like positive information, inspiring information, nutritionally rich information for the mind. So that's how I would describe Sublime.